manifestation tip: playful imagination. Just like a child, use your imagination. This is a wonderful tool in manifesting exactly what you want, in manifesting your desires. That doesn't make you selfish. There's plenty of abundance in creation. We can all have abundance and happiness as long as we imagine it correctly. There are different tools to use in manifesting, in utilizing the law of attraction, but playful imagination is the most fun. Now, it's very easy to imagine the worst. You might worry a lot. That's imagining the worst. You worry and at the same time visualize in your head something going wrong. What would happen if I missed my train? I'd end up stuck, I'd have to wait, and you can see yourself sitting there on the platform or having to go change your ticket or something. Or what would happen if I was doing this speech and I messed up and I forgot what I was talking about? I'd look like such an idiot, and you can even feel the emotions, just imagining what it would be like to stand up in front of all those people and feel like such a bloody idiot. But wait a minute, you're imagining it. You're sitting there daydreaming. Reality around you is switched off for a while, at least in your perceptions. You're not perceiving reality around you, you're completely immersed in your own imaginary world. You're imagining the worst, and therefore you're manifesting the worst. Because creation, that we are part of, picks up on your imagination and sees it as an opportunity to provide you with learning and experience catalyst for your own journey. Now, let's say you start to imagine positively. Do you remember being a kid and sitting there imagining stuff? Imagining what it would be like to have a puppy, let's say. Imagining for hours even what it would be like to have a puppy, and then one day some kind of pet, even a puppy, is manifested for you. Or imagining so hard what it would be like to have a certain toy and wishing for it and imagining playing with it all the time, and then at some point that toy magically becomes yours. Or all kinds of things in your imagination. Now, as children we lose ourselves in our imagination, and that imagination becomes our reality because we practice things like interpersonal relationships by making our little toys talk together, and whether we realize it or not, it manifests in our daily life with our school friends and other experiences we have. But as a child it's always sort of happiness and joy, and we manifest more happiness and joy generally, as long as we've had a decent upbringing, of course. So our imagination brings us to the point we are today. You can sit and playfully imagine something, but in the present tense, so you can imagine yourself with abundance. You can imagine having everything you need. You can imagine being in a moment, say in a party, holding a party, inviting lots of friends round, lots of friends that you adore. You may not have those friends at that point in time, but you can visualize having those friends, and especially what it feels like, because emotion gives fuel to this imagination and this manifestation. Imagine what it's like to be with your beloved friends, or imagine what it's like to meet the perfect partner. Even imagine what he or she will be like, down to the colour of their hair as well if you wish. It gives power to your manifestation. No doubts, no worries, just being there in that moment with that person you're manifesting, and imagine it as if it's real, as if you're there right now. You might feel a little silly doing it, but hey, no one will know. Pretend you have all you need financially. Pretend you have everything you need right now. Even if you feel hardship right now, just imagine. Give yourself 20 minutes of imagination. Sit there and imagine having a full bank account and be able to buy whatever you want. Going out and buying anything. I'm not encouraging excess and greed and all that, you know what I mean. Being able to buy anything without having to worry, being able to buy things for others, being able to donate to charity even. Imagine doing that and the accompanying wonderful feeling. And when you're done, don't just think, oh, it'll never happen. Just leave it be. Allow it to happen. That's another step, is allowing, not resisting. Disbelief is resisting, and it gives mixed messages to creation. Creation experiences this imagination you've had, sets it up ready for your experience, and then the next thing it receives is this doubt, this feeling of I'm not worthy, or it could never happen to me, or it's not possible. But I tell you, creation will move mountains to make anything possible, because the whole of creation is abundant, is unlimited, and we only limit ourselves by negative imagination. So have your imagination, enjoy it, feel it, as if it has a reality of its own, and then leave it be, safe in the knowledge that your manifesting is done, and now you can get on with something else. Now, this playful imagination also helps to train your subconscious, because, for example, back to the speaking example, if you're having trouble communicating with people, or if you're having trouble relating to people, something like that, then you can imagine yourself relating to people and having a nice time. Imagine yourself the life and soul of the party. Imagine yourself speaking at that event and it flowing out beautifully. Imagine speaking to a new friend and just getting on so well. Now, this removes doubt from the subconscious, because the subconscious is incredibly responsive to visualization or imagination. It sees the images as real, because the subconscious can't tell the difference between real life and imagination. So you imagine yourself a great communicator, a great listener, socially fantastic, and you're training the subconscious that that is what you are. The subconscious then accepts this as fact and causes you to be that way. So you see, it's not just manifesting that we can use our playful imagination for, by telling creation what we want through our wonderful imagination. We're also telling our subconscious mind through our wonderful imagination how to be, what we are, what I am. I am this. I'm not saying get all egotistical on me, I'm just saying you can mould your earthly ego, we all have one. I'm not saying be egotistical and narcissistic or any extreme, I'm saying moulding your own personality to the type of person you wish to be, to the best version of yourself. Train your subconscious through playful imagination that you can do this, you can do that. Research has shown that by practicing tasks such as driving, if you're going for a driving test, by practicing it in your mind over and over, it actually improves your performance in real life. So they tested people who would practice in their mind over and over, and they tested people who were shown how to do it but didn't practice over and over, and those who practiced in their mind over and over using their imagination actually became better at a task, because the subconscious mind believed in them, believed it had practiced lots of times, got used to the process even though it was imaginary, and they were better in real life. So before you do anything that's a big deal, anything you're nervous about, I suggest in your imagination practicing it a good few times in a positive way without worry, and then you'll do it with greater ease when it comes to it. So don't let your unsatisfactory beliefs cause you to imagine the worst and then it manifest in your reality. Be a kid for a bit. Use your imagination. You don't have to tell anyone, and sit there and imagine something absolutely amazing. Imagine being there, imagine doing it, imagining feeling how great it is. And then, when you're done, forget about it. No doubts, it's done, that's safe. And then you'll see something might just occur in the near future that may surprise you.